Hey everyone, happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about defeating discouragement. Nehemiah 2:1-8. Discouragement can rob us of peace, joy, contentment. But here's the good news. If you feel disheartened, you aren't stuck. Let's look at the life of Nehemiah. He had every reason to feel defeated because his people were in trouble. After receiving the news, the wall around the holy city of Jerusalem had been destroyed. This man of God acknowledged profound disappointment and grieved. Yet even though pain flooded his soul, he didn't allow himself to stay at that low place. Instead, he cried out to God. Since the king's reaction was unpredictable and potentially harsh, Nehemiah prayed for success and compassion. The Lord answered the amazing power prompting the king to notice the servant's sad countenance and to ask what he could do to help. The miracle led to a rebuilt wall and the redemption of God's people. The Lord can take an impossible situation and move in ways mightier than you could ever imagine. Ephesians 3:20. Do you live eager in expectation of what God will do? Or do you have a chosen image of despair? Like Nehemiah, turn your disappointment into a preventative negative emotion from gaining a foothold on your spirit. Sometimes that's really hard, especially whenever things have been going wrong or one thing after another is happening and you're losing your foothold on what's going on in your life, or you guys have been following me, so you know what's been happening in my life. And my daughter was talking today, and it's just like she's been in the book of Job, so it's what the why, why is it one thing after another? Why do certain people act like they act? Well, certain people act like they act because they're not Christians. But sometimes we expect people to act like we act when they don't have the same heart. Though they might put on a show, or when you first meet them, they might have the same attitude, countenance, whatever that you have, but their heart is not the same. Sometimes people can talk the talk, but they're not walking the walk, if that makes sense. I have been fooled by many, like, oh, that person, they're a really good Christian. And then you get hurt beyond belief. But it's not my problem. It's not my issue. God will handle it. But that doesn't take the pain away. It doesn't take the pain away. And it seems lately in the life of my child, my grandchild, and myself, that people are the pain. or the hurt. And I don't, my daughter and I have been discussing it, and we don't understand. And we're trying to figure out what lesson God is trying to teach us. And I told my daughter, to a fault, we are givers. We give above beyond. We are the rescuers of people sometimes, not rescuers of pets. And sometimes we think we can help. Sometimes we hold on trying to fix situations that we should have just said, I'm sorry, I'm done. And my fault is that I'm always thinking, how can I fix this? Rather than spending more time in the Word and praying and asking God, what should I do? And taking a step back. So my focus needs to be more on, God, what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to be? Because sometimes you just get so drained by certain people that you just can't have them in your life anymore. And I have cut people out of my life this year because I can't take it. And I'm sure some of you have had that. So, defeating discouragement. Think about that one. And I'll see you tomorrow.